is that this is not a pothole patching program. And I don't think it is even fair to describe it as a road rehabilitation program. Very important to note, and the public should, as we enter upon this conversation about improving our roads, is that there are two types of expenditure on roads. The first is the rehabilitative, to patch the potholes, to resheet, maybe resurface. And those works, we call them maintenance. And they fall under the recurrent budget, meaning you budget for these things every year. The process of spending the recurrent budget is quite different from the process of spending on building or rebuilding entirely a new road. And that is called a capital expenditure. Under capital expenditure, you are creating literally new value. It is expected that for capital expenditure, you will see growth and expansion in the economy. You are increasing the capacity. You're creating new value. And that goes through an entirely different process. We have to first of all make sure that, is this the right expenditure? Is there something else that we should be spending on rather than spending on this? Because when you look at the national budget, you have to consider, if we spend $40 billion on roadways, how much are we going to have left to spend on hospital, schools, security, all the other things? So these kinds of decisions, which the public never gets to see, the government has to make those decisions. And the process is called public sector investment for capital approval. We go through that public sector investment assessment and appraisal process. So we did that for the Spark program in its entirety to ensure that the money that we're going to spend actually makes economic sense. Secondly, it has to go through a very rigorous process of procurement. When you're doing capital works, it is rare that you're going to say this is an emergency expenditure, because you have to plan way ahead for capital work. So the accelerated pace that you could get on an emergency program, you would not get it under the Spark program. So you have 2 years of planning up to this point. From we announced the program in Parliament to doing all the planning work, all the public investment assessment work, and all the procurement work, and all the contracting work, for me to stand here today was just over 2 years. Public is not going to appreciate that, and I can understand if every day you're dropping into pothole, you wake up in the morning and you look and this is your road, you're going to be upset. You don't care about what process we have to go through to get the road. But wait until Minister Paul sits in the PAAC and start to criticize the government that we didn't do this and we didn't do that and there's corruption here and all kinds of things. Public needs to be appreciative of the process that you, the same public, ask us to put in place to ensure that you get value for every dollar you spend. And so for this program, there can be no criticism that we shorted the program. We went through it. And we went through it as an example for other projects. We had consultation with the public. We went through all the processes. So this is a solid project. And we are confident that you, as the Jamaican people, will get value for money. Under emergency procurement rules, there is still a lag time between the small formation of a pothole and the mobilization of a contractor when the pothole is this big. So we are going to be looking at what capacity the government needs to retain to be able to respond immediately to the small formation of a pothole before it becomes a large crater. First, we are satisfied that we will improve right across Jamaica about 600 roadways. The improvement, the sum of the improvement will be greater than the roads itself, meaning that because the roads are connected and they are strategically chosen, most of them, you're going to see the roads having a positive impact on the economy.
Hey patriotic internet friends and family, welcome back to the channel. In this video, we are going to do a comprehensive analysis and breakdown of Jamaica poor and bad road conditions, and me give you the reason why the road them never have to get so worse and bad in the first place, and to show you how the government just now think. So we can see where the government said they allocate US 45 million for repair roads under the Spark program, but apparently the Spark program now spark none at all. And we are gonna go as far back as 2009 when the JLP government under Bruce Golding and Ardlishaw did propose the gas tax, a gas tax which was supposed to go towards fixing all of the bad roads them, all I patrol them in a Jamaica. But that didn't happen either, but they still collect the gas tax. And instead of using the gas tax for repair all of the road them and full up all of the patrol them where they say the money was intended to do in the first place, apparently the gas tax end up start repair a loan where they did take from the Chinese, a loan of US $340 million. That said $340 million USD was supposed to go towards one JDIP program. Zin? So them get the loan from the Export-Import Bank of China, and JDIP stand for Jamaica Development Infrastructure Program. The purpose of JDIP now was to ensure that no patrol would be in Jamaica anymore. And after that, the purpose of JDIP under the JLP administration was to ensure that Jamaica would have been patrol free and would have nothing but good roads for drive pan, because the PMP did promise that say Jamaica would be patrol free by 2003. So me I bring on back in a timeline in history where all of this started from. So I hope you follow. So fast forward to where we are now. You see, Jamaica never have a day in this state where it in where we have this crisis of bad roads. It's like almost a certainty, so you can wake up tomorrow and you go book up several new potholes that never existed before because the road them now maintain. Apparently there is no money being allocated to the National Works Agency to maintain the roads, but yet we still pay taxes, so go figure. So me could go back to the gas tax now, because to me I think the gas tax it make sense at the time, because if you collect a special gas tax to maintain and repair all of the bad road them in a Jamaica, it sounds like a good initiative at the time. But what happened was, because the JLP government at the time, as Mr. led by Bruce Golding, Ardlishaw is the finance minister, I could be wrong, and this is also a major question mark. Was the gas tax a scam, or was it a lie, or was the people of Jamaica misled to believe say the gas tax did I go actually do what they say they don't do, which is to fix all of the road them and repair all of the road them? Because only if you see Ardlishaw say, well, you know, the gas tax, the first 2 years of collecting the gas tax I go towards paying back the JDIP loan. But I never that you did tell we, you tell us that the gas tax have to go directly towards fixing the roads. So where the gas tax money have to do with repaying back a loan where you take from the Chinese. Because we take US 340 million from the Chinese, and we don't know if, well, we don't see all of the road in Jamaica get repaired. We never see that happen. As the acronym JDIP state stand for Jamaica Development Infrastructure Program, if I'm correct. So even back then, we never see all of the road them get fixed. I don't know about you, but US 45 million compared to US 340 million is a huge difference. That US 340 million, me don't know if you go towards building the highways, I am assuming me don't know where it go. But at the time, in 2009 coming up, my perfect recollection, me did still a drive in a pothole and a side pothole. So me just a say, me no see where the money actually fix all I pothole them in a Jamaica. Going back to the gas tax initiative now, in all honesty, it seems like it was a good idea. Cause if you have a designated fund and a designated source where you collect money from, figure directly towards maintaining and fixing all of the roads them in Jamaica, that's an excellent initiative. Cause at least we know where the money are collect for and where it's supposed to go towards. So guess what? From 2009 to now, as it relates to the inception of the gas tax, my personal opinion, the gas tax should have been written into law where it's a continuous process. So even if the JLP come out of power, the gas tax still are going to collect under the PMP and go in at the gas fund and go in at the road maintenance fund. Cause that's so say we complete and repair all of the road them across Jamaica from 2009 fast forward to now 2025, we would still collect gas tax and put in at the road maintenance fund, and that money will always be there for maintain the road right across Jamaica every year. As one little pothole pop up, supposed to be there a week, you see me? Boom, road get patched. We actually benefit from that special tax, that special consumption tax. Yes, cause that we are paid for. We're not supposed to drive on no bad roads. So me not see the need for we borrow money for repair potholes. Me just not see it. Cause guess what? We the taxpayers still have to pay back that the loan then. Andrew Holness now pay back the loan out of him personal pocket. Neither Mark Golding. We the taxpayers are repay the loan. Every loan as a matter of fact. So as me I say, I am no politician. I am no expert. I am no civil engineer. But common sense, that is how I would use the gas tax. We're not supposed to drive on deplorable roads. Roads will keep on get worse and worse. As me tell you, me in a traffic for over half an hour. Necessary sacrifice, necessary inconvenience. Me not no problem with that. But as me tell you now, one little part of the road, you man them fix. Above where they fix, up there so bad. Below where they fix, they're so worse. I put on PM Holness a 10 year now in a power, 10 solid year. So that is more than half the 18 and a half years where uno love talk about PMP in a power for. If you win a third term, which me not think are gonna happen, but say you do, cause elections are unpredictable. A 15 year you're going a power for. And knowing the trajectory of politicians and governments, we can almost predict say nothing much still now go get done. The bare minimum and pure excuses, and uno find new ways to blame the other side. As me tell you now, me tired of the blame game between JLP and PMP. Yeah, like me sick of it. It's a 9 at this point. Uno need to work and stop say, oh, JLP never do this, oh, PMP never do that. The politician them use that as an excuse for not doing their job, and the people them don't hold them accountable. Then get away with rubbish like playing the blame game between each other. And say, oh, that's why this never get done, because oh, them never do it, or them should have do it, but you in a power now, your job for fix it. This is why we have to be critical of any party, any government in a power. You don't make them come out and make statements and feel like say, oh, everything good, and then can say this and it just go over the people's heads. No, we don't have to hold them accountable. certain things are common sense. But then again, common sense not that common. Some basic things you say, so how them a man can't see this? So now fast forward again, based on a recent audit, them did think say at 20,000 kilometers of bad roads in a Jamaica we need to fix and repair. Only for the audit show them say it's actually 27,000 kilometers of bad roads in Jamaica we need urgent repair, desperate need of repair. So now when we see PM Holness say 2 billion are going to be allocated to go towards that, 2 billion can't fix all of the road them in Jamaica. The JLP government of 2009 collect 1.8 billion off a gas tax alone. That are almost 2 billion from them the time there. If you go towards road repair in a 2009. So how you come with 2 billion? No. 2 billion can't fix all of the road them across Jamaica. That's why I think the gas tax, that special consumption tax where if you go towards repairing the roads, it was a good idea. Cause now you would have money in the road maintenance fund for always repair and fix roads. And when I talk about no chamba, you put 2 inches of asphalt when it should be actual 6 inches of asphalt. We are talking about you fix the road good and you maintain the truck them and make sure say no overweight truck now drive on the road them. Do you actually think if the road them build properly like how them fi build and you have 6 inches of asphalt layered, you think a little hurricane and excessive rain can damage the road so easily if the road them actually make good? Bro, me a drive on a road where make before me born and it's still solid and it's still firm, like literally. A lot of Jamaicans I wonder why we can't get the governance right when it comes to our politician. Why we can't get the governance right? Why the country can't run good when it comes to our politicians? The simple answer is them no care. Them don't care one bit. All them care about are themselves and their own personal ambitions. That's why them keep on saying, oh, never my fault, don't blame us, blame the other side. Because they don't care. If they did genuinely care, that would never come out of their mouth. They would never make no utterance to blame the other side. Because when they blame the other side, that's their way of dodging accountability and responsibility. They might absolve themselves from taking accountability and responsibility. How you feel upon now you talk about blame other administration? Are you in there for 10 years? 10 years you're in a power for? And I look third term? Me can't take you serious as a prime minister. Hey, happy new year. Happy 2025. Hope everyone have a prosperous 2025. Big up on yourself to all of my subscribers, all of the viewers, everybody who will comment. Thank all of you guys. Yeah man, I wanna talk about go and big up on yourself. Wishing all my viewers and subscribers nothing but the best for 2025. If you did go hard last year, go even 10 times harder this year. Growth or growth. Make sure you always are grow. Don't stay stagnant and stuck in the stagnation of procrastination. You see it? But always keep on keeping on. Keep moving forward. So we still ask the question, is this the turning point for Jamaica's roads, or are we just paving over old problems? So tell me your thoughts. I'm very interested to know what you think. Let us know in the comments down below. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe for more deep dives into Jamaica's biggest issues, and keep those notifications on so you never miss an update. Thank you so much for watching. One love, Jamaica.